Yeah, g'day guys, welcome back to Gone Travelling Oz. So in this episode I thought I might just run over diesel heaters. So I've looked on the caravan sites all the time and the forums, and you always see someone asking about, do you buy the cheap Chinese one, or do you go out and spend $2,500 on a named brand? Well, in this episode I've got the cheap Chinese one. I've had it for over 12 months, so I can't complain about it. That's it there. It's an eBay job. I think it cost me might have been $250 back in the day. I installed it all myself, so it's pretty easy. If you got the know-how, you sort of know what you're doing. The biggest thing and the hardest thing I found was when I was about to drill a hole in the floor of the van. I measured 400 times and cut one, so I didn't want to drill a hole in the floor and then I bug it up. But what I'll do is I'll take his inside, I'll show you where I've got it mounted, I'll show you what I've done underneath, and I'll kick it in the guts and we'll give it a run. As I said, I've had it for 12 months and I haven't had any problems with it. It's run really, really well. So we'll head on inside. Yeah, right guys, so it's inside. So the best position for me inside the caravan was underneath the L-shaped lounge. I didn't really want it underneath the main bed. I don't know, just something about having a electronic appliance underneath the bed. So the best spot for us was here. So if I can get you in there nice and close, excuse the camera work, but so that's it there. That's your cheap Chinese one. As I said, off eBay. It was about $250. All I did was ran the power back to the inverter here, and obviously that goes back under to the battery itself. So it was quite easy to pick it up the 12 volt power, which has saved me an absolute heap of time. So I mounted it there. I'll go underneath and I'll show you in a minute. So I've just cut a hole with a hole saw for the actual hot air itself, and then I've just run it around the corner here, as you can see, and it just goes back in on itself, and then it just comes out down here nice and flush underneath or up against the wall itself. So I'll just duck underneath and I'll show you how it all works. Rightio, so this is underneath, so that's the obviously the bottom of the diesel heater. That's your air intake. Now I replaced the filter, I suppose you can call it. I just jumped on a diesel heater website and I grabbed it, and that's obviously exhaust pipe. So they only give you about 1 metre, which sort of brought it just to the back of the van on the on side. I didn't want that. So I got on eBay again, another eBay special, and I got another piece. I think it might have been 2 metres. And then I just made up a bracket and just screwed it to the frame. And then it all goes all the way down to the muffler at the back. So I ran it. Oh, another thing, the fuel hose they give you is just a heap of shit. It's just all squishy, doesn't do the job. So you need to jump on, again, another diesel heater website or a fuel line place and pick up some proper fuel line. So the fuel line they give you, it's real soft stuff, where this stuff's real hard. So obviously when the pump is pulsating and pumping the fuel from your tank, it's not going to expand and contract your pipe, and it's going to push the fuel all the way along. So all I did is just ran it nice and neat, wrapped it up in that shrink wrap sort of stuff, just to protect it a little bit, and ran it all the way down the front. So I brought it all the way down the front, and that's the little fuel pump there itself. So it's got to be on a certain angle. I can't remember what the angle is, but anyway, it's in the book. And the fuel filter itself, I went down to Repco and I exchanged it out for obviously a bit better fuel filter than the one they give you in the box. It's just Again, a heap of crap. And then I ran it up into the front toolbox there, and inside there is a fuel container. I'll jump up and I'll show you. Rightio, so this is the fuel container that I brought separate to the diesel itself. So the one that it comes with is, oh, you've all seen them, those real thin, clear ones with the lid on the top. I didn't really have anywhere out here to put it. I didn't really want to make up a guard and put it on the side here, so I went ahead and I brought this. You can make it yourself, but I just brought it come assembled. That's your breather, just keeps in there. Quick disconnect so I can pull that whole thing out. The jerry can, and I can take it and fill that with fuel. So it also comes with this little LED screen, so again, I just wired it, I ran it down through there, then up in here past the lounge, and then right up the side of the lounge here, and then to the screen. So I'm not too sure why the screen's really dark. It used to be really bright. I don't know what's going on there. Again, probably a Chinese thing, but anyway. So all you do is just turn it on, push it in and hold. You hear a click, and the heater itself will start to come on. So when you first turn it on, it can be very loud. And the first time I kicked it up when we were out camping, I was like, "You're kidding me! I can't sleep with this loud noise." But after a while, it heats up, and then it cools down, or not cools down, slows the fan speed right down. And I tell you what, we have that on low with the door shut, and it probably takes about 15 minutes, I reckon, and the whole caravan's that warm. We normally crack a window open and have a window open with the heater going. So there's definitely no need to put it up on to flat out. And this caravan's about 21 foot, so it's more than ample enough to heat up the fire. This is a 5 kilowatt diesel heater too. So depending on how light you sleep, that ticking sound is that fuel pump pulsing. So you can hear it laying in bed. If you have a radio going, it's not too bad. It sort of drowns the noise out. But if you're a real light sleeper, I probably wouldn't put it near your bed because you won't get too much sleep. Right, I just come around to the side of the van where the exhaust is. And hopefully you can hear it. It sounds like it's an aeroplane about to take off. But it only does that when you first turn it on. So give it 5 minutes or so. It'll heat the diesel heater up itself, and then that'll calm right down and you won't even be able to hear it. Right, we're back inside the van. I don't know if you can hear it. That's the fan on the diesel heater is starting to cool, starting to slow down and becoming a lot quieter. So if I come around to the outlet, and already can feel nice warm heat coming out of that. It's almost better in here than it is in the house in the winter time. Yeah, righto guys, so hope you enjoyed that little run through of the China diesel heater. As I said before, I couldn't bring myself to spend the $1,500 on it when I could probably buy 5 of these for the same money. So all in all, it's been there for over 12 months. Hasn't missed a beat for us. I love it, and I'll definitely go and buy it again. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you're interested in more reviews that I've been doing, just check up here in the box here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.